the season. And Kenny, they found a way to win many different aspects. The offense blowing them out, defense stepping.
And that was the scene in Indianapolis as the Detroit Lions defeat the Indianapolis Colts 24-6. Not much to really gather from this game. It was kind of ugly. It started off. The Colts actually took a 3-0 lead, but the Lions answered back, scoring 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, making it 14-3 at halftime. Or actually 14-6 rather, because the Colts got another field goal. And the Lions then in the second half scored 10 points and held the Colts scoreless. They had 2 touchdowns from Jahmyr Gibbs and then one from David Montgomery. Defense played pretty well, held Jonathan Taylor in check pretty well, gave up a couple big runs to Anthony Richardson. But overall, I can't really complain about this game. Not every game's going to be 52-6. So you just take the wins as they come. I think the major news, though, they've been at least from this game, some injuries. One to Khalif Raymond, the returner. We don't know what his status. He didn't return in this game. There's a shoulder injury to David Montgomery. There was another knee injury to Carlton Davis, the other cornerback. We were already without Terrion Arnold. I think Taylor Decker got an injury too. A lot of injuries in this game, and this is like the worst game to do it because we have a game 4 days from now on Thanksgiving against the Bears. So, but that all aside, the Lions come out with a win. They move up to 10-1 on the season. Stay ahead of the NFC North. The Vikings came out with a win. They had a scrap for it in overtime against the Bears. And so the Lions still get one game ahead in the division. I think the Packers were leading last I checked against the 49ers 31-10. I think they got that game in check. So the 3 major teams in the NFC North all won this week. So the Lions just got to keep it going. I don't know. Jared Goff, not his best game, but not his worst. He threw 10 incompletions, didn't have any touchdowns, but no interceptions. I don't know. There was really not much to say about this game. It's kind of a boring game, kind of sloppy, but like I said, the major thing is the injuries I'm worried about, especially with another game coming up in a short time. I know it's against the Bears. The Bears aren't exactly the best team in the world, but they're not the worst either. They got talent there. And the Lions have struggled lately on Thanksgiving, so we'll see how that goes. But if I have to give a game ball, I'm kind of going to go outside the box on this one. I'm not going to give it to a player, but I'm going to give it to the defensive coordinator of the Lions, Aaron Glenn. Ever since, and it's kind of expanding past the last 2 or 3 games, ever since they fell behind 23-7 at halftime against the Texans, they have gone 10 straight quarters without allowing a touchdown. My friends, that's impressive. I mean, these are professional athletes that they're holding to no touchdown scored. And you have to tip your hat to the defensive coordinator, Aaron Glenn. So that's kind of where I'm going to go with. And I ended up watching the game at a bar called White Horse. Great food. I had some pizza, some mozzarella. This place had probably the best mozzarella sticks I've ever had from anywhere. Nice, thick pieces with good sauce. Really good time. But Yeah, I guess that's really all I'm going to have to say about it. I don't have much of a reaction. It wasn't that much of a game. Um, my next report, obviously, this Thanksgiving. I'll be at the game uh, as the Lions take on the Chicago Bears. That's a 12:30 game. Uh, Looking forward to that. And then, of course, for Michigan, that's this Saturday. That's the game, Ohio State. So that's a big report for that one. It's coming up. So that's all you're really going to get from me today. Not much to report. Like it was kind of a ho hum game. Jahmyr Gibbs had a pretty good day running with 2 touchdowns, but like I don't know. No, nothing really stuck out. I am concerned with our pass defense, especially like coming into this game. Terrion Arnold was out, so we had Vildor in for him, and the Colts seemed to get a lot of deep passes on our secondary. But even though it was kind of a bend but don't break defense, so I mean, yeah, they got a lot of yards, but we held them to just field goals. So, but I think like against a team with a legit quarterback, we might be in trouble because they missed a lot of wide open shots. There were some drop passes, so I think there's some stuff to clean up in the secondary as far as that goes. But we'll see how that goes. But I guess that's all I have. I guess until the next report, go Lions, go Blue, go Pistons, go Red Wings, go Tigers, and yeah, have a lovely November weekend, and I'll see you Thanksgiving.